Welcome to DAG Excel lesson. In my first video, I looked at consolidation of worksheets into a single worksheet. Each of these worksheets had variable rows of information. The northern region had up to 15. We had the east, which had a bit more information, up to 39 rows of information. We had the west and the south. I was attempting to pick information from here, and even if this is a monthly report that's generated, it would pick the variable rows which are not going to be constant every month and consolidate using formulas into one. So what I did is I included each region going downwards with as many rows of information that I could pick, up to 39 because that was my largest, so that I can pick everything in each sheet using the formula. Which refers to that cell and simulates the sheet name and the cell range using concatenate and indirect. This was further refined to exclude the zeros beneath each set per region, so that aggregate and index can help us extract all the records upwards and leave the blanks and the zeros below. This is an example of an advanced Excel class. I will start from beginners heading towards this advanced class and possibly go beyond and cover pivot tables, Power Query, and Power Pivot in some of the examples that I'll deal with. I'll get started with beginners so that all those that are interested in a beginners class can start following from beginner to advanced, so that we're able to write multiple formulas like that can totally check and extract data and manipulate it. So starting from beginners, we'll start with the Excel environment. Excel has sheet names normally at the bottom when you open it. You may have sheet 1 up to sheet 3 as a default for some Excel. I activated only whenever I open a new worksheet or workbook, it gives me sheet 1 and sheet 2. A collection of sheets is what we call a workbook. This is a worksheet. This is another worksheet that can keep totally different information, and it can be linked with formulas. You can actually even link formulas to other workbooks that are saved on your PC or even on the web using Office 365 or on a server. Moving on, you will find that Excel from the bottom up has a magnifier here that allows you to zoom out and to zoom in based on your preferences. You have the page break view, you have the page layout view, and you have the normal view. This allows you to view Excel differently as you work in it. This is the normal view that allows you to see the sheet in this format. You have an add button that allows you to add new sheets, and you can move and rearrange these sheets by clicking and dragging across, and when you see the arrow move to the left or the right or at the end, that's where you can drop your sheet and it will totally move and you rearrange them. You can rename by double clicking and renaming them to whatever name that you would like. It should be relevant to the kind of information you're keeping. Each of these boxes in here is called a cell, and a collection of cells is called either a range in one dimension, a horizontal or vertical, or an array in 2 dimensions, which is horizontal and vertical. You will quickly notice that on the leftmost you have numbers. These are row headings. They represent numbers. Excel 2016 has in excess of 1,048,000 rows that you can populate. To get to the bottom, I pressed Control plus down arrow. It takes me to the bottom to see what's at the bottom of the sheet, or Control up arrow. So you can fill out up to 1 million rows of information in Excel. Beyond that, you need to move to a next sheet or move it to a database that can handle much more volume. On top here, you have column headings, which are in letters. Row headings are in numbers. This situation is called R1C1 reference system. I'll show you how to change it. You can convert this to numbers if you want, so that they are both numbers, if you like that kind of thing. We have a name box here that allows you to name a cell, a range, or an array. We have a formula bar here that allows you to see what you're typing in. If I type in Friday, for example, as I am typing it, it shows me on top what it is I'm typing. If I want to write a formula equals sum, for example, it shows me the formula, and it has a screen tip. Excel is polite. It shows you if it has a formula, it starts giving you suggestions, and when you click on one, you even see a brief description of what that formula does. We'll come to dealing with errors like the one you just saw in my next video, when we talk about formulas, cell referencing, and dealing with errors. This is the Formula Wizard launcher. When you click on FX, it launches the Formula Wizard that allows you to choose formulas or describe briefly what type of formula you want, and it will help you pick out the formula that you like. When you click on the formula, below here there's a description of what that formula does. We'll get into detail with this with some examples in my next video. We have on top here what is called a ribbon. So this is a ribbon, and there's home ribbon, insert ribbon tab, a page layout ribbon tab. On top you have ribbon tabs, which are the names of collectives for the ribbons. Then there's a formula, which is a library of all formulas in Excel. There's a data, which allows you to manipulate data, data analysis, solver add-in, whatever data analysis tools that you require will be found here. If you come to review, this helps you protect sheets, protect workbook, allow for editing of ranges, where one person can be able to edit this range, another person another range, so that different people in different departments can do different things and totally control the workbook by the one who designed the workbook. You have view here that allows you to view different aspects of Excel. The workbook views comes here, which is where these shortcuts are got from. Then you have the showing section, where you can show grid lines or hide them, where you can hide headings or show them, where you can show the formula bar or hide it, depending on preference. The developer and the rest here, Power Pivot, Inquire, and Team, are add-ins that you have to activate. I'll show you how in a moment. Under File, you have your options to save as, print, share, or export, account settings, and other options that allow you to see add-ins. On top, you have the quick access toolbar that allows you to quickly launch certain tools that you use pretty much frequently. And you have a down arrow here that allows you to select more. If you don't find what it is that you're looking for here, you can go to more commands, so that you can see a list of more commands. These are just popular commands. Now if you click on the drop down there, you'll see options, where if you click all commands, then all the commands that you're able to put in quick access toolbar will populate, and you should be able to choose them. Once you choose the command that you like, for example, insert slicer, you can click on add. It will show up here. If you say okay, you'll see it on the quick access toolbar. If you like this video, click on the subscribe button below and hit like, so that you can be notified when new videos come out. Next video, I'll be looking at cell references, formulas, and how to deal with errors. Thank you for your time.